Well, we are at the very beginning of Rift Rivals. I just finished the very first game. I'm joined right now by Jankos from G2 with coverage brought to you by Alienware. Jankos, so you guys just trounced Cloud9 with some very unconventional strategies. Can you talk to me a little bit about how the draft came about?
Well, the drive came about that at some point we realized, we wanted Yasuo in our comp, we wanted Nico in our comp. I think our 3 picks topside were like pretty strong. But then when they picked Nar, we felt like, what if Yasuo goes top lane, Yeah. And well, Perix is fine, I guess, playing every role. So we did send Yasuo into Nar, and we did send Nico bot lane with Gragas, and it seemed to pay off really, really well.
Well, and I thought that was pretty funny because when I interviewed Perks the other day, he said he wasn't going to play a single ADC this entire tournament. And then I interviewed Peter, or Double Lift, right after, and he was saying Perks is trolling. He'll definitely be playing Marksman. So was this a conversation that you guys ever had as a team? Is like, how can we make sure Perks does everything except for the thing everyone expects him to do?
I mean, we did first pick Yasuo, right? So, I mean, we did secure him, his pick. I mean, obviously Yasuo could go mid or top as well with like Wunder and Caps playing it too. But I mean, I don't know if he will not play any single like AD carry game. But if he really doesn't want to, I think his champion is like big enough, and our drafts are, we can draft every champion in the game. So if he wants to play AP bot lane, then I will play AD or Caps or Wunder. So like we for sure can draft in a way where he just doesn't play AD. Yeah.
Is that how it works? He says, I feel like doing this, and then you have to get in line?
No, I mean, we treat it as for fun tournament, so we just try to have fun, right? And if he believes that AD carry is like not at the strongest position and he can play other stuff, and we know he's good, so why not, right? Like just whatever, go for it.
What are the chances that we see any of the crazy stuff you guys do here translate into LEC matches?
I think it's possible. I mean, it's a good tournament to try stuff, and we are trying against opponents that are probably not like top tier, right? For example, if you would play Fnatic, we would play like try to really win. But if we play against like Team Liquid, Cloud9, and TSM, we can play like just try stuff, especially that it doesn't punish us because, I mean, who cares who wins the tournament, right? So we will see what we come up with.
Yeah. So when I talked to Perks, he said only Fnatic and G2 probably not going to drop a single game this tournament. Do you think that's true?
I believe so. I mean, after playing Cloud9, like no offense, I think it's possible that both Fnatic and G2 will win. I don't really want to trash like Cloud9 because they lost, but I think TSM is like probably as boosted, and I'm not sure about Team Liquid because I always respected them the most, especially that they really showed up high at MSI and they did beat IG. Yeah. So we will just try our best, but we'll still troll, right? So we will play to win, but we will not try hard.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes. It's not like you're going to be acting like this is the finals of World Championships or something.
Yeah, basically when we go to the game with drafts, we'll be like, okay, who wants to play what? Or let's say we face, TSM Team Liquid, like what do we do? But we will not really like prepare for the opponent, We'll be just like, just play to win, but like don't sweat for it.
What's interesting to hear from you was you said you respect Team Liquid a lot, especially after they beat IG to make it to the finals at MSI. I feel like a lot of European fans don't respect Team Liquid after what you guys did to them in the finals at MSI. But for you, you still respect them?
Well, I don't think I can like not respect all the teams. So there is a team I have to respect. That's how I feel. So, I mean, I do believe that they played really well against IG. And I think against us, they didn't, it was not their day, right? And when they came back to NA, they lost a couple of games too. But I mean, I still think they have the highest ceiling from all the NA teams because looking at how they play, they actually know how to play on the map compared to, even Cloud9, TSM. I feel like those teams always go mid, and like any other NA team, they always like go mid, and they seem kind of lost on the map. But I feel like Team Liquid, if they don't lose in laning phase, they can actually play a good League of Legends.
Do you feel that, in any way, that the 3 European teams that are over here will gain any kind of advantage going back to LEC from having done this tournament, or do you think it's like neutral for you?
I mean, I guess we can like relax more, and I think as a Fnatic are in position that we won so many games already that like we can kind of take it slow. And next week we don't have LEC, we have actually a week off. So we, for example, G2 will take a break because we didn't really have a long break after MSI, so we need to relax a bit. When it comes to learning process and actually having advantages, I mean, it's always international experience. For teams like OG, for example, that didn't go to MSI. I mean, Fnatic, I think like plenty of them have experience, but I mean, Nemesis doesn't, so that's good for him, right? And then team like OG, they have really experienced players, but having playing on international stage is good. So I think all the teams will get some experience, and even though it's not Worlds, then we can probably still get something out of it.
Yeah. Have you guys been primarily scrimming North American teams?
Well, we only had 2 days of scrims because we arrived on Monday and it was kind of late, and then Tuesday, Wednesday we scrimmed, and Thursday was already, I mean it's today, we are playing Rift Rivals. So we did scrim 2 NA teams and whatever. It was fine. I mean it was like, it was really like, I mean from our side and from their side, I think both teams were not, like every time we played, I felt like the teams are not, we are not taking it seriously, and they are not taking it like super seriously. So I felt like the scrims were kind of useless, and that's not on them, that's also on us. Like both teams kind of could have played better and like try harder more. But I mean, it's always good to warm up your mechanics.
Yeah. All right. And all the jet lag and everything is solved. You guys are feeling good?
Well, I think some of us still go to, okay, Caps like, I don't know what he's doing, but he doesn't want to fix it. He just goes to bed at like 7 or 8 p.m. and then he wakes up at like 3, 4, 5 a.m. So I don't really know what's up with that. I always try to tell him you should stay awake at least like 10 so we can like maybe sleep in the night. But I think it doesn't affect anyone because no one seems tired and we play really early. So it's not bad. Maybe if you would play around 6, 7, that could affect some people, but I don't think jet lag is the problem for us. So just in case we lose Rift Rivals, it's not because of jet lag. There's no excuse like jet lag.
I thought you were about to say, just in case, we have the jet lag excuse, but we don't need to use it.
Yeah, I mean, we could, right?
Yeah,
we could also be like, yeah, we didn't take the tournament seriously, and NA teams have like the home advantage and they have all the crowd, so we could make up some excuses, but well, first of all, I don't think it's possible EU loses, and second of all, I think there's no excuses.
Did you watch the NA EU show match at the start of the day?
Yeah, it was really, like, I don't know why they even bothered playing it. I mean, it was like kind of fun because it was the owners, but I mean, honestly, NA was tryharding way harder. That's an excuse. I feel like NA comp, like Karma mid lane, Lax, like Sejuani, like what? Like it was so tryhard. Like they actually like they were actually sweating to win that. I'm not even kidding. They were actually like really tryharding.
Yes. Well, you can't see. Well, they tried harder as an excuse. That's not an excuse. That's like it's a reason why you lost.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. There's no excuses, right? EU is better. EU owners. I mean, sorry. EU owners, I guess, are worse than the NA owners. I don't know. Like, I mean, I love Carlos, but like his spike was not so clean.
Yeah. Well, in your defense though, we only had 2 owners. We also had like Kobe and West Rice, and it was not.
As well. So you guys have like more washed, more like old players.
Would you all say washed up?
No.
I feel like you said washed. That's what it sounded like you were about to say.
Okay, I mean back in the day they were good, right? So I mean right now they're just retired. That's all.
Yes. Good save. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, I thank all of you for support. I hope that you will keep cheering for us, and I don't think it's possible for Europe to lose the tournament. So if you are an NA fan, then start cheering for Europe, and if you are EU fan, then just like relax, like it's already won.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I could just kick it for the next couple days and have a good time because apparently this tournament's already decided. Thank you so much, Jankos, for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hotline League is live, 8 p.m. Pacific, Friday, for Rift Rivals. We're going to have special guests. It'll be actually in person. We'll have an audience. It's going to be so fantastic. Mark Zimmerman's going to be there. This is literally perfect timing because I'm filming this outro right as he walks out. Are you excited for live Hotline League?
I love TFT.
You can check out the information on my Twitter, the Alienware Twitter. Mark probably won't retweet it or share any information about it.
I always retweet sponsored posts.
He will, because he gets paid.